Welcome back, guys. Today's Monday, the 6th of July. Welcome back to a new video. Um, as you can see, market open is literally starting right now. As we let this unfold, let's have a little look at news. Let's have a look. Um, right, so at 3 p.m. we have service PMI. We have some PMI data at 2:45 as well, so in 15 minutes, and then in 30 minutes we have services PMI as well. So that's just something to look out for. Always good to just have a little look at news just before the just before the session starts. Um, yeah, new week, so coming in back in with a refreshed mindset. We're gonna try take good setups, and yeah, let's get right into this, guys. Right, so coming in now, the 5 minute candle is about to close. This is the first candle of the 5 minute market open. Delta is looking quite strong. We are pushing through this +1 standard deviation. We are just looking at how Delta will move. Delta is showing a little bit of weakness.
Order filled.
We're gonna get this. There
Order
we go.
filled.
Easy $40 straight off the bat. As you can see, at first I wasn't really willing to take this. However, as I said, one standard deviation at the top, and then Delta was just rolling over here. We're retesting point of control here now, back down to the 200 EMA, potentially going back to VWAP. However, it looks pretty bullish, up 1.1% on the day already, as market's literally just opening. So yeah, that's a quick trade done in the first 5 minutes, and let's carry on. Right, so I'm going for a trade here.
Order
Just
filled.
another quick 20 points. As you can see, we did have a wick test here. Obviously I didn't take it because it's the first 5 minutes, a huge wick here as well, which I don't really like the look of, to be honest. However, if I draw a line out here, you can see 3 candles set up like I explained on Friday. 1, 2, 3, small candle, small red candle, candle in the opposite direction engulfs the whole candle. As I said, not a fan of this because of this huge wick here, showing there was selling pressure. It did get bought up, however there was selling pressure at one point, but yeah, engulfed it, and then the next candle comes in to retest this wick. As I said, I wasn't interested in it almost at all. However, as we started coming back up, Delta looked really strong here. Got my 10 points straight off that wick right here. Quick 10 points. Quick little trade, good stuff. Great start to the week, great start to Monday.
Order filled. Order filled.
Right, I mistakenly clicked sell here. So I took a $22 loss. That was me faffing around. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. It's 6 points. It happens. But yeah, I wasn't even really looking at my chart. However, we might have an opportunity to make it back here. I feel like we are faffing around a little bit. So we are all-time high, or not all-time highs, day highs here. We're seeing how Delta reacts. Delta is kind of rolling over, I'd like to think.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Didn't mean to do that again.
Stop filled.
Come on.
Order
Right,
filled.
that's one done.
Order
That's
filled.
2 done. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I don't know what happened there. I imagine you just need to get a new mouse here, because double clicked here again, stopped me out the first time, and then yeah, I mean, I broke even on the trade eventually. Got the 70 here, 60 here, 70 here. I'm down $18 from the original misclick here. Um, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Um, yeah, I'm actually gonna go take a break here. Because a lot of mistakes happened there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to blame my mouse at all, but that felt, as you can see, there's no problem with me getting stopped out here the first time. That's fine. However, I was in a second trade at the same time, which I would have got stopped in as well if I hadn't moved my stop loss up. However, I saw Delta moving sort of sideways-ish, so I took the risk. That was very risky though, and then I entered in again, of course. Yeah. Okay, I'll take a bit of a break and then I'll come back to the screens in about 10-20 minutes. Right.
Order filled.
Right, we're at highs. We took this liquidity here. I'm trying to see if we can just reject IBH here instead of bounce off it. Delta is rotating slightly. My stop is at the high. We're just seeing if we can get any sort of, if we get here, stop to break even. There we go. Just looking for the bottom here. If we can drop.
Order
I'm
filled.
just gonna take that. As yeah, I mean, I reckon we do rotate here. To be fair, we do reject IBH. However, I'm just gonna take the $20 break even from before. Up $80 on the day right now. As I said, we had a bunch of these wicks. We failed to make a double top here even, which makes me think it's bearish. Point of control here as well, so we could rotate down at any point as the most volume being traded is right here. We go retest point of control, bounce all of these wicks, clear them out, because think about it, if I'm in a short trade from somewhere around here, my stop loss is here, clear them all out, and then I was looking for that little trade. I moved the break even probably a little bit too soon, but you know what? It's alright. It's not a great trade, not a horrible trade. I need to go back to being a lot more patient now. Can we get a strong close here? I would like a 12 to 10 close. Right, we're getting a strong close here. I would like a 10 to 12 close. I'd like to see Delta rotate a little bit.
Order filled.
I'll take this. I'll probably get stopped out here from point of control. We need to battle point of control here.
Stop
Yeah,
filled.
that's a stop. That's $50 down. It happens. It happens. Yep. That's okay. It happens. The trade was good. I mean, Delta looked quite weak, to be honest, in hindsight. However, I was hoping with this new green. Yeah. I took point of control as well here. So I rejected off point of control. That gave the little bounce. And we might actually drop quite far here. To be honest, I don't hate the stop out. First of all, there's so many wicks here. Standard deviation. We're below point of control now, so we could be targeting value area low. We could also just bounce up and just push, but honestly, I'm done for a bit, probably for the day actually. Did end up taking
Order
a
filled.
couple more trades. As you can see, this first one, this was
Stop
just
filled.
break even. I didn't like the way Delta was looking. I was trying to look at a buy position, but here, this trade is actually really good. First of all, I have this fib drawn out on this big red candle. As you can see, my first position got triggered at the 50% mark. My stops above the high, I'm targeting this 23.8% retracement. We are at the top of the day. As you can see, Delta doesn't look incredibly strong. I know this candle looks strong right now, however, the original time the wick got rejected, triggering my 50%, was my original entry, and now I will be loading up more at that 50% because if we retrace there again, the probability that we go down to the 38% at least is very, very high. So 23% is also very high. Now, as you can see, we opened up a new candle, which actually gives me more confirmation because if we go down, it means we're gonna bounce that original green candle,
Stop
which had a lot
filled.
of pressure. As you can see, I'm taking another short here. Our first take profit will be at this 38% mark.
filled.
First take
Order
profit
filled.
hit, and then I triggered it first because I didn't want to be a dick for a tick. It was literally like a tick away from my take profit, but that's a nice little take profit as well. And yeah, anyway, if this was the first time I did do live commentary, it was just this last clip that because I didn't do live commentary. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.